Okay, that should do it. That should do it. The computer keeps defaulting to the microscope, which does not have a microphone in it. I don't know why. Let me see who's here. Storm and CA, thank you very much. This was just something I threw in because I just felt like sorting the rest of these. Mark Thomas, Mike, New Hampshire Gold Prospector. Yeah, that 53S is a beaut. Starry Lock. There, I think we got everything under control. Now let me go back over here real quick to this microscope and see if I still have sound. Okay, let's see here. So I want to show that one more time. I hate that glare, and I know it's coming from my overhead light. I gotta do something to tone that down. There, that worked much better. Put a little umbrella on it. Yeah, that was a really nice 53S turned up in the roll I was searching last night for US Silver Stacker. Here's the reverse. It is a beaut. I was kind of sad that he got that one because 53 is my birth year, but that was a really nice find. Okay, I think we got everything under control now. He also got the 55D out of his rolls. And like I said before, I realized I didn't have sound. I'm going to finish off this box today. I put 3 of them in my book of my previous finds. And then I still have, I'm going to catch everybody up here real quick. I got a 58D. We'll look at these more later. Another 58D. And another 58D. So I got 3 of those so far. I got a 50S. How about that? A 50S. We don't get many S's down here, so it's kind of neat. A 51S. This box came from Utah. So, hi, Tiff. I got this last night. I got a steel penny in 1943. That was a treat. I got this right before I went to bed last night. I'm just showing you what I got so far out of the box. A 1937. It's a little bit scuffed. You can see he's got some pretty bad damage to his face. But hey, it's a 1937. So, yeah, this one is pretty beat. But it's still a Wheatie. It's a beady Wheatie. Then I found a dime in one of the rolls. So we'll file that under some miscellaneous. I've gotten 2 Canadians so far. We have, oops, we have it upside down. This was their 1952 to 2002 commemorative. So that's kind of a neat penny from 2002. Canada no longer has pennies, so any Canadian penny I find. And then this one from 85. Then, like I said, I already put 3 of the S pennies in my book. There was a 71 and a 72. Here's another 72S. And another 72S. And I believe this one's going to be a 71S. And a 71S. So that's what we have found so far in the box. And because I'm moving and I have things scattered all over the place, I'm trying to get things organized a little bit. I have been keeping a tub with 82s, 83s, and other assorted things that I need to check for varieties and errors and a big old tub of coppers that I will be going through. So that's where we're starting today. I think I have 25 rolls left, and I'm just going to start opening them. Some of you may think this is cruel, and I know somebody's going to ask, so I'm going to show it now. There's a piece of paper around my screwdriver, my roll opener, and that's because I'm not, I wrote, even put a note on it, and this is my bipolar coming through, so there you go. But this note says, it covers up the logo of where it came from, and it says, don't advertise people who shun the disabled. So, hey, Camo Coin Hunter! So anyway, that's what the sticker is. Those of you who know will figure it out. I'm just going to go ahead and search these remaining 25 rolls because I need to remove these items from my work area. It's getting in here where I can't function anymore. At some point, somebody may knock on the door also, and that's because they'll be delivering my medication. So without any further ado, we're going to put these down here and see what is in them. There have been quite a number of newer zinc pennies in these rolls, but then just when you think it's going to be, that's it, it's a backstabber. That's it. Just when you think the roll's going to be nothing but junk, something like a 43 steel penny jumps out. So I'm not going to scope everything. I'm only going to scope what I think needs to be there. Although it would probably be faster if I did scope everything. Well, first penny I picked up. Looky here, another 71S. So we'll file that over here on my homemade penny mat because I don't have a fancy Rob Finds Treasure penny mat. So I'll show you what I did. I made a generic penny mat here that is just, you know, here's my 50s and blah blah blah. I don't have all the fancy key dates and all of that. And over here I got my miscellaneous and Canadians and such. And then down here I have those 2 Wheaties that went to Silver Stacker, and I've got them marked on the back that they are his, so I know to put them back in his envelope. I just took them out to do this video. So got a lot of shadows and stuff in here today. I'm gonna turn off this overhead light and see if it improves the situation. That got rid of some of the shadowing. I hadn't really made any plans on how I was going to do this. I just made the arbitrary decision that I was going to search these rolls and get them out of my way. And when I made that decision, I didn't have my equipment set up or anything because I don't usually live stream on Tuesdays. Now that's a little better. Still going to have the shadowing, but I can't help that. All right, that might have got rid of the shadow. All right, I think we got it figured out now. Of course, it's a little dark in here, which means I am going to have to use the microscope in order to see the coins. So here we go. Let me see who else is in the room. First live Camo Coin Hunter, first live auction around 5:30 or so. I will try to check that out. I don't know where I'm going to be at 5:30. I know where I'm going to be at 6 and 7. So I need a flashlight or something. There's just not enough light in this room. And it's making this project hard to do. This is why I don't normally hunt coins online. I'm not set up for it. I just don't have the space. My studio is in what is supposed to be a closet for your washing machine. So I have no space. Yeah, Tiff and I kind of went stupid this weekend at Shibby Rob's auction. And we spent money and money. And Tiff's husband cut her off, said she can't spend no more money. And my bank cut me off and said I can't spend any more money. So I am looking at pennies. So far, I haven't really found anything. A lot of zinkies. But I still have to check them in case something wonderful appears, because there was one last night that looked like it was going to be a zinc, and it turned out to be a 1953 S. It was an absolutely beautiful coin that was shining bright in the middle of all of this mess. So mostly I'm just doing this stream to have a record of what I found in this box and share it with everyone. So far on today, I haven't found much, but that's subject to change without notice. There's a very nice 2020D, and I need to put one of those in my book. So I'm gonna see if I can find a nice one. This one's got a few little water spots on it. All right, thanks, Camo Coin Hunter. We'll try to see you at 5:30. I don't know what this is. 84. Don't need that. I wish I could see. You will hear an occasional clunk, and that is because I have two little baskets off to the side where I am putting coppers and 82s and 83s and anything else that I think I need to be looking at for errors or varieties. And we'll play with those on another day. I just need to another 71S. Okay, Storylock, thanks for popping in. Hit the like button on the way out, please. Flatter the old lady. I feel younger than I am. We'll just put it that way. Even as many health problems as I have, sometimes I still think I'm 13. I have a recurring role in a radio program that pops up periodically from my rock and roll friend question mark of Q and the question mark and the Mysterians. And in that program, I play a 13-and-a-half-year-old girl, and that half is very important. I play a 13-and-a-half-year-old girl that they have dubbed Little Susie. So I sometimes do shift into 13-year-old girl mode. I enjoy playing that part. It's fun. I get to use some of my voices and try to remember what it was like to be 13 years old. And what we did when we were 13. I was so heavily into music, even at that age. I was totally into the Beatles and the Stones and the Kinks and all of the Who, all of the great bands that came with the British invasion. And then I liked all kinds of music. Big fan of soul music when little white girls weren't supposed to listen to soul music. I had to sneak that one under my pillow at night and listen to the the R&B stations. But I get to play that role sometimes in the radio show. So although you will hear me make references to how old I am, I don't actually feel like I'm that old. I get the shocking reminder sometimes when young kids yell boomer at me, and I tell them, yeah, and if it weren't for boomers, you wouldn't be here. My brother, boomers would not be able to function if it were not for my brother. My brother has at least 13 patents that I know of, and all of them are related to cell phones. If he had not created the things that he created, there would be no cell phones. So I always got to remind the people that are bitching and moaning about the old boomers that we created most of the technology that they rely on. So, and my brother is a supreme example of that. My brother spent a lot of time in the, what they called back then, the special ed class, where they didn't try to teach you. He wasn't, his disability was that he was dyslexic, and in the 1950s, they didn't really know what dyslexia was or how to deal with it. They just said, well, that kid's a dummy, he can't read, and throw him in that class. Well, when my brother got in the Navy, which he did, someone there, my brother was real good with electronics, really good with them. They figured out what dyslexia was, and so my brother has learned to deal with all of those things, and he has invented some amazing stuff that the world would not be functioning the way it does without those items. So anytime somebody wants to yell boomer at me, yeah, go ahead. I'm a boomer and I'm proud of it, because we created a lot of things like rock and roll and most of the electronics that exist now. We created electric guitars. The boomers did pretty good. Okay, I'm on the second roll here so far. Oh, we got a Canadian. I was just getting ready to say so far I wasn't doing very well. But let's see what we got. Elizabeth II, 1979. Add that to our Canadians. That's the third Canadian out of the box. Like I said, this box came to me by way of Handy Andy 736, who lives in Utah. So I have been finding a few S pennies. I live in South Georgia, almost Florida, and we don't see a lot of S's down here. They don't seem to travel this far south, unless sometimes in Florida I would get them because they would come down with the snowbirds in the winter. But S pennies are not as prevalent down here. U.S. Silver Stacker. I borrowed your pennies out of your packet so I could show what we found so far. But as you can see, I've got them marked. So we'll be putting them back in after I finish the box. I've got them laying up here so I could show everybody that 53S. And so I could keep a good running count of where we're at with the box. I made myself a little pathetic excuse for a penny hunting mat. I really like the ones that Rob Finds Treasure does, but I just don't have the money right now to be investing in that. and I don't search coin rolls often enough. Maybe I would if I had the mat. I don't know. But anyway, I'm trying to finish this box up and see if there's any more groovy things in it. My office is overflowing with boxes and rolls, and I just really need to, I'm getting ready to go to the bank tomorrow and return a lot of rolled coins to get them out of here and put that money in my account for my move, which is rapidly approaching. I will be moving in about 6 weeks. Oh, that was a D. I had to check it though, because I've been finding a lot of 71 S's in here. So anyway, this is just a little afternoon thing. I just wanted to make a record of what I was searching, and if anybody wanted to come along for the ride, then that's good. Papa Giorgio, hi. Glad you could join us. We're just finishing off this box of pennies that I've been trying to search. I'm painfully slow at it. I am not a pro. Like, I wish I could do what people like Rob finds treasure. Those guys, they can go through a roll. Like Shibby Rob can pick up a roll of halves and just shuffle them in his hand, and he can hear the silver in there. Honey, if I tried that, it would be a coin spill. There would be pennies all over my house. I do not have that kind of manual dexterity. I have 3 different forms of arthritis. I can't get just one. No, this Susie, she's got to get the trifecta. So, and that's what I call it, the trifecta. That means I got to try twice as hard to do everything. But I get it done. I just don't always get it done the same way other people do. And sometimes my thought processes are not the same as other people's, because I do have bipolar disorder. I was diagnosed with it in high school, which, like 1969, back then they called it manic depression. Jimi Hendrix wrote a great song called Manic Depression, right around the time I was diagnosed. So I have spent my entire life dealing with that disease, and I do pretty well. I've never had to go have any inpatient treatment or any of that stuff, but sometimes you do have to work with your own brain because you're fighting yourself. Excuse me. So anyway, some people don't understand that, and they're just like, she's a crazy bee. And they're welcome to think that, but I would challenge any one of them to try to live with this disease. People think it's tragic if someone has a heart condition or diabetes or liver problems or any of those things. But our country in general really doesn't do a very good job with people who have diseases that affect the brain. And I wish we would do a little bit better, because our jails would be a lot less full. We have a tendency to jail our people who have mental issues. And it's sad. I just think our country could do better. And I think people could be a little bit more compassionate. But, you know, it is what it is. And I see a Canadian coming up here in just a moment. Let me get rid of these. And I got a Canadian. I got a Canadian. Da-da-da, 1973. Alrighty, 73. That's 4 Canadians. I'm trying to hurry, but I'm not good at hurrying. Oops. And if I don't finish it today, then I don't. But I need to work on the project because I got to clear my office out. July the 19th on my other channel, which is Susie Q Jewelry and Decor. I'm going to be doing a live stream on Sunday the 19th called Christmas in July. I see a lady coming in. So we'll be doing Christmas in July, where you can get some real good deals on Christmas gifts, but also on holiday decor. I'm going to try and do that before I move, so I don't have to move quite so much merchandise. Okay, we got a Wheatie Dee Wheatie Dee 1956. A little rough around the edges, but a Wheatie is a Wheatie is a Wheatie. Get him in the gene pool there. Get these last 4 off of the mat. Open another roll. There we go. At some point in here, I'm probably going to take a break. And when I do that, I may have a giveaway. I'm one of those people, I don't advertise, oh, I'm going to do 25 giveaways. I do a giveaway when I feel like doing a giveaway. I do them to thank the people who show up in my stream more than I do to attract them to my stream. And that's probably why my channel is not growing particularly fast. But that's okay. I would rather have the people that show up and participate than buy my viewers. I just feel that way about it. And I've been accused of giving away chintzy prizes. I've been accused of, oddly enough, over publicizing my channel. And really, if I was out there over publicizing my channel, I'd probably have more viewers than I do. But like I said, I like to be able to look up there on the comments and I know who the people are, and I can carry on a conversation with them. I know that this one's dad is in the hospital, or this one's been out fishing yesterday, or somebody stole this guy's detector, or I have a better connection. So I don't really care if I don't have a 62D, if I don't have 500 people in my live stream. I wouldn't be able to keep up with them anyway. I also do not claim to be any good at searching coin rolls. It's not what my channel is about, but I do it. I enjoy it for me personally, but it's not what, ooh, we got another Wheatie. It's not what I do as the function of my channel. I got a 58D. Hey, James Heller, who'd you offend? What'd you do? Did you not take a bath? Did I miss something? What movie was it? Oh, Pretty in Pink, where Ducky sniffs his armpits and says, "Doth I offend?" Because the girls didn't want to have anything to do with him. All right, we got another 58. Put that one on the makeshift mat and open another roll. Yeah, I didn't see you do anything, James. Did you do something bad that I don't know about? I have a moderator in here now. She'll get all over you if you did something bad. And that would be Tiff. So she says you're good, you're good. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be picking some more moderators here pretty soon. Right now I have 3. And some of them are not available at times that I necessarily need them. I had 3 other ones who I made moderators at the very beginning, and they show up never. And I don't even think they remember that they were moderators. So I went in yesterday and removed their moderator statuses. It's nothing personal against them, but it's just that they're not available. It's not because they did anything offensive. Oh, you offended Handy. What did you do to my Andy? Now, you could get in trouble messing with my Andy. That's my brother. You don't want to mess with my bro now. He keeps this channel functioning, and that is no lie. He has contributed so much to this channel that I can't even begin to thank him for everything he has done. Many of those giveaway prizes that y'all get in my channel have come to me from Handy Andy. He sends me boxes, which he euphemistically calls supplies, and they are things for my collection or things for me to pass on in the stream. So, because I'm on social insecurity, I can't afford Kellen. I just can't afford stuff. I got a Wheatie. I got a Wheatie. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh my gosh! Look, guys, we got a 1920D. We're back in the 20s now, baby. Just barely in the 20s. This is 100-year-old coin, folks. Think about it. This penny has been floating around for 100 years. It may have been cleaned or polished a little. It's pretty shiny. But I don't know. It could have just been in somebody's book and somebody cashed in their collection. All right, there we go. 1920. Paying to watch. Who's paying to watch? I'm not monetized. I'm not getting paid. Yeah, that's the other thing. I am not monetized. I got a long way to go before I'm monetized. And when I first started the channel, I thought, oh, I got to get this. I got to get monetized. I got to do. No. I mean, if I get there, that's fine. But you got to have 1,000 people that sign onto your channel with that subscribe button. And right now, I don't even have 600, so I'm not really in the ballpark. And you've got to have 4,000 view hours, and I think I'm around 700 or something. I don't know. But it's not happening anytime soon. Oh, Kellen's getting paid to watch. I get it now. And I just threw those coins into the wrong tray, so I'm going to have to go back through this tray. Well, that's all right. I got to go through this tray anyway. I'll fish them out then. I threw some zincs in the copper tray. Oh, well. Next roll. Getting paid to watch. I'm not getting paid to watch. I know why. Unless somebody wants to pay me to watch. If you're interested in giving some donations to the channel, that's how you do it. Going across the screen there. Starting at the end of this month, I'm going to start having some special prizes that are only for my Patreon sponsors. Now you can sponsor this channel on Patreon for $5 a month. That's the lowest level. And well, I'm Canadian in the new role. Ooh, this one's shiny. Ooh, a 2010. That's one of their later ones because they don't make pennies anymore up there in Canada. All right, another one. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to start doing some giveaways that are only for my monthly sponsors. It doesn't mean I'm not going to give things away to the rest of the group, but those people that are sending money every month, right now I only have 3 of them, which means they got a pretty good chance of winning a prize because there's only 3 of them so far. But those are the people that pay for the important things. And then Handy Andy, he's not a Patreon sponsor, but he is a channel sponsor on his own, as is another guy, Iffy Signals, who donated cameras so that I could have a channel. Particularly the one that I use in my detecting videos. But yeah, those people, they keep this little channel going, and so I plan on every month providing a special drawing just for them. So right now, your odds are pretty good if you become a Patreon sponsor of winning, because there's very few other people that you're competing against for the win. I've done a couple of those in the past, and there's a channel I watched that he rewards his Patreon sponsors, and I thought that was a very good gesture, because those are the people that pay for things like the batteries for my GoPro. They gave me my GoPro, as a matter of fact. It's an oldie but a goodie. I use 2 GoPro Hero 3s. They're old, but they get the job done out there when I'm detecting. So anyway, for a donation of $5 a month, you can get it on those special drawings. Just go over to my Patreon page, follow the instructions, and you also get your name shouted out at the end of all of my detecting videos, or any of my videos for that matter, that are done for this channel. Get these out of my way. Gotta clear the space. I'm waiting for them to get here, Tiff. They look really, really beautiful. And when they get here, I'm going to wear them in the stream. I mean, my ears are pierced and those are clip-ons, but that's okay. I can wear either. I am not limited. So, yeah, I plan on wearing those in the stream when they arrive. So, they look really, really nice. As you can tell by the jewelry that I bid on in Shibby Rob's auctions, I bid on it for 2 reasons. Number one, some of the people in there who are bidding on the jewelry do not want it for the sake of jewelry. Shibby rescues it from the meltdown bucket, and some of the people that are bidding on it are going to put it right back in the melt. And I don't like that. So I bid on the jewelry, and I do not melt it. I give it away or I wear it myself. And like there was one, the one that WTH said was the ugliest pin that he ever saw, but his wife liked the earrings. Well, that brooch, I bought that because I have an elderly aunt, and I think she would love that. That is very much of her era. My aunt is 99 years old, and I got to tell you about her. She's a real interesting character. She's 99 years old. She has a Facebook page. She plays music every week at, well, until they locked them down for COVID. She played music every week at happy hour at her senior complex. She can still dance and does. She is a real character. She is my mom's oldest sister. She has outlived both parents, 5 or 6 husbands, and most of her siblings. And so when I saw that, that just looked like something I thought she might like. And since they postponed her 99th birthday celebration, I'm not too late to send her something. I have Facebook pages. I use them less and less. I have one that promotes this channel. I have one that promotes my jewelry channel. And I have a personal one that I'm using less and less because the tone of Facebook is just nasty right now. Ooh, this is going to be a goodie. This is going to be a goodie. Woohoo! 1954 S. We got another S. And it's a Wheatie S. Very nice. 1954 S. Put that on the little piece of paper that we're using for a mat. Yeah, I looked at the mats on Rob's channel, and I'd like to have them because they're really nice. Ooh, 74S. That is an S, but it's got something over it. I wonder if it's some kind of over. I'll have to look this one up, but we definitely can see that it is an S. So we had the 54S. Now we have a 74S. Not a Wheatie, but it's still an S, and I'm keeping all of those. Keeping all of those. This one looks like it's been dug out of the dirt. Ooh, it's a 71S. Another S. That's the 3rd S we've gotten out of this roll. Pretty nice. I'll take them. I'll take those S pennies all day long. I will indeed. That looked like an S, but when I got it under there, it was not. Can't have everything. It's raining here today off and on. I had planned to go metal detecting this morning. I have to get up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock and get out when the sun comes up in order to metal detect, because the temperatures by 9 o'clock, it's already well up into the 80s. So I was going to get up early this morning and go, but I got up. My alarm went off. I looked out, and for the 2nd day in a row, it rained me out. And by the time it stops raining, it's very, very hot. Ooh, this is not a Wheatie, but this is a really nice 73D. it's shiny like a brandy new penny. So that's kind of a nice penny. Have to check my book, see if I need that. Well, hello, M3 Kitty. You wandering through here, checking the pennies? You gonna check the floor for pennies and treats? Okay, buddy, you do that. All right, that was about all the good that came out of this roll. Let's clear the deck, start another one. Yeah, I don't know how the channels like Rob Finds Treasure, of course they got a lot more people participating. They keep up a constant chatter of things. I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Chatter of things. Yep. I hit the YouTube button and did not turn the volume off on there. I just wanted to see how many people were watching. We've got 6 watching right now. If I could get about 3 more people, 4 more people. If I can get 10 people in here at the same time, we'll do a giveaway. Right now I only got 6. Keep an eye on that for me, Tiff. Or if I can get to, where am I at? If I can get to 20 likes, we'll do a giveaway. So if I don't, I'll probably still do a giveaway sometime in this mess. Oh, I just dumped a new roll out. First buddy out of the box. Canadian, Canadian, 1997. 1997. Papa Giorgio just eyes is rolling. Ooh, somebody said giveaway? Ooh, I'll watch out for that. I'll watch them giveaways now. Sometimes I just can't see. 79. This roll, I'm going through it pretty fast. It's got a lot of zinkins in it. A lot of pennies on the floor in my office here that are going to have to be cleaned up. This is the tiniest little workspace, which is why I'm making quick work out of these pennies. I need to clear my space for other projects. It's just getting overwhelming. I feel like I should have like some kind of movie or something going on in the background. I don't know. I don't know how to fill the time. I would play music, but then I'd get a copyright violation of some kind, so can't do that. Some people do it. And I suppose I could, and it really wouldn't matter because the chances of this channel ever getting monetized are slim to none. Yeah, the other thing, I got accused of giving away cheap prizes and having boring content. And I've watched the channel of the person that made that accusation, and I didn't really see anything super duper exciting on her channel either, except that she was running a lot of videos made by other people, and I didn't see her give anything away while I was in there. So, I don't know. People just gotta pick, you know. And I guess I sit here and complain about it, but I'm not really complaining about it as much as I'm just pondering, why is that? Why would you go that direction where you're bad mouthing a channel smaller than yours? And it's kind of, to me, it's like, you know, my attitude would be, well, you know, if the prizes aren't good, and you know that the person running the channel doesn't have the money for good prizes, why aren't you donating some? Why aren't you trying to help that channel? This channel functions because somebody stepped up to help. And that was Handy Andy 73.6. You know, why don't I sing a song? Because I'm afraid my live stream would get shut off, because they would think, oh boy, that is a beat up 71S. If I was singing a song, I'm afraid somebody would report it, that somebody was being murdered or something in my live stream. And they'd come and shut me off. So, probably not a good idea. Almost to the end of this roll. What is that? 72S. Getting a lot of 71 and 72 S's. A substantial number of them, because I put 2 in my books that I needed. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that are all 71 and 72s. But people need those S's to finish books. Actually, I'll tell you the truth. I really am enjoying the videos where Bassman64 is playing the bass, because I can play a little bit of bass, and when I can sit there and watch him play, I'm learning some stuff. One of the songs that he did was Peg by Steely Dan. And I've watched that video that he did probably 7 or 8 times now. I dug my bass out of the corner of my closet. So it's a little easier for me to play bass with my arthritis than it is to play my regular guitar. So yeah, I'm tickled with what he's doing. Oh, brand new roll, brand new Wheatie. 1954S. Looks like he's got a little dandruff. Abe, wash your hair, buddy. Well, James, I don't know what happened between you and Andy, so I can't really help you. If that's the incident that you're talking about, maybe Tiff can, but Andy is like a brother to me, so if you did something to hurt my Andy, I might have to jump in the middle of it. I'll try not to, because it's not my business. I don't want any of my people having problems with my other people. Oops. Oh, goodness. So sorry. I hurt on a live stream. How uncouth of me. Absolutely uncouth of me. My goodness. Coin looked like it went through a meat grinder. And it could have. I see some really nasty coins come through here. There's my Andy! Andy! We're finding treasure in the penny box today. And I'm finishing up that penny box because I need to clear my desk off. And we're doing pretty good. We'll do a wrap up at the end of it. I'm setting all the goodies aside on my handy dandy paper mat that I made. I'll have to show that again in case somebody new has come in so you can see the mat that I made, because I don't have one of those fancy ones. So here's my mat. This is the mat if you ordered one from Wish. And you would think you were going to get something really good, and this is what you would get. You would get a piece of paper with a bunch of little circles drawn on it. This is my mat. This row right here, these are all of the post-wheat S pennies. These are the Canadians. This is the dime that I got. That's my 1920. That's a special one there. And then here's the rest of the finds. The two that we got for US Silver Stacker last night. And so we're just plugging along here with our little paper mat. Like I said, if you ordered a coin searching mat on Wish, this is probably what they would send. Okay, I don't know what happened between James and Andy, but whatever it is, Andy said just quit doing it. So whatever it was, James, y'all shake hands, don't do whatever it was, and y'all play nice in my channel, because I get upset pretty easily because I'm bipolar, and y'all don't want to make me cry, because if I cry, then Andy gets mad. Oop, another 71S. And if I cry, then I get mad after I'm done crying. Then I'm mad because I've embarrassed myself by crying in my live stream, and I've done it maybe 3 times now. No. So we'll just, everybody play nice, please. Andy is my, yeah, a lot of people. Okay, everybody play nice. Share your toys. Share the toys. Be good kids. Okay, that's the end of that roll. Where are we at on that count, Tiff? You know the count I'm talking about. The one where Susie gives away money. We're still opening rolls here. Oh, coin explosion! Pennies everywhere. Oh my goodness. Whee! Ow, just banged my head on the counter. It's going from bad to worse. There we go. All right. Rescued. Okay, we need 3 more likes. Gotta get those 3 more likes. Oh, got another Canadian nun. There she is. Is the Queen of the Elizabeth. 1981. I like that one Canadian I got that was the commemorative one. That was cool. Well, I see a Wheatie. I see a Wheatie. These ones I'm dumping all over the place. I'm going to fish this Wheatie out. Woohoo! Wheatie. I don't know what it is either till I get it under the scope. 44S. Nice. Woohoo! I like it. It's a World War II era from San Francisco. Hi, Cameron's Collectibles. You've never seen a double date on a Canadian coin. There's that one that I got. That was the commemorative 44S. Put that right next to that 43 steel penny I pulled out. Woohoo! We're doing pretty good with this box, really, because I still have a number of rolls left in there. And The S pennies are jumping out, and I'm happy. It's an 80. Now that's a copper box. Yeah, see, because when you go through these boxes, you know, a lot of them, I see them, they just go through the box, and I hope that after their video or their live stream is over, that they go back and they look for the varieties and the errors. I can make a penny box last a long time because I have to search for a lot of different things. So my initial search is, of course, the simple one of Wheaties and that kind of stuff. And then I have the subsequent searches where I'm looking for different things that fit in my book, varieties and errors. So I make a penny box last a long time. I've got one in there that I haven't even finished searching for varieties and errors yet. Everything else has gone out of it, but I've got some coppers to look at, and okay, this is the end of this roll. Got that S penny out of there. That was about it. Can't read that. I think it says 81D. Yeah. All right. 19 likes and 8 watching. Oh, we are so close to doing a giveaway. We are so close. So very, very close. All I ask for is 20 likes. Just 20 of them. Oops. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate you doing that. Oh, Andy, could you put Baseman 64's link up? No, that's not the one I want. I want Camo Coin Hunter. Well, yeah, you put Baseman's up too. But Camo Coin Hunter is having his first live auction at 5:30. And I'm not sure what time zone that is. But okie dokie. I just opened this new roll, but somebody says I have 20 likes. I have 20 likes. So I'm going to give something away. I got to get it, though. I'll be right back. I didn't think I'd get this. Okay. I got a book here that I'm going to give away. And the reason I'm giving it away is because I got that really nice book that Mr. Kellen got for me and sent it over. So that left me with, I have misplaced what I want to give away. Oh, coolie. I gotta find it. I just had it too because I used it to draw the circles on my thing here. I'm telling you, I am a mess. Okay. Anyway, let me flip back over to here. My other camera. I tried what Bella's dad told me last night, and I could not get the thing set up where I can have the microscope and my screen on at the same time. I tried. Anyway, Kellen got me a different quarter book that has the see-through where you can see both sides of the coins and everything. So I moved. I didn't have a whole lot of coins that fit into this book anyway. So this book is like new. This is Washington Quarters number 2, which holds 1948 to 1964. And somewhere here, I just can't put my finger on it right now, I have a 1964 quarter to put in this book. So the person who wins the book will also be getting a 1964 silver quarter in it to start them out. I know it's here. It was an extra one, and I just used it to draw circles with, so I know it's here. I just have to find it, and I will put it in the book so that along with the book you will get a starter coin consisting of a 1964 and let me see what else is in here that I can, and we're going to also throw in I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something that I cannot find. All right. Oh my goodness. I'm making a bigger mess in my office. By the time I get done fidgeting around here, everybody will have left. Okay. Oh, what the heck. We're going to throw in a 1943 P war nickel. I don't know what that is. So you will get a silver quarter with this. I just have to find it. I think I knocked it on the floor. So what you're getting is the book, a 64 quarter, and a 1943 P war nickel. So that's going to be the contest. And I don't have any. Hi, Coyote. I do not have a comment video, but I'm going to make a comment video. Not really make one. I'm going to select one. And I just have to run over to my channel for a second and grab the link. I'm doing this for a reason. Why I'm going to pick this one particular thing. It does not have a bunch of comments on it. I'm going to look. I'm not sure that it has any at all. Okay. This one says it has 5 comments, but 3 of them are replies, so it actually only has 2 comments on it. So that's why I'm going to use it for a comment video. And those of you who are here may or may not have watched this video, but if you haven't, you should, because it's me out in the field metal detecting. So there's your comment video coming up right here. All right, there's the comment video. Y'all make a comment on that. I'm going to try to find this. I'm going to take a tiny break while y'all go over there and do the comment video. Maybe I can find that quarter, but I got to get a drink. So I'm going to mute my microphone. In case the cat comes through and starts knocking things over, I'm going to mute the mic. I will be right back. Okie dokie. I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Okay. I found the 64 silver quarter. So that's part of the pack. I didn't realize after I got done using it, I had put it in a flipper. So did everybody go do the comment video? I'm going to go over here and look at it real quick. And see how many comments are on it. Well, looky there. All righty. Now I gotta get my my comment picker loaded up here. I found one last night that actually seemed to count the proper number of comments. So I'm gonna try to find my way back to it again. It was there. Now this isn't the one, but it'll work. It will work. Sorry, I was trying to refresh. Things were lagging just a tad. Things were lagging just a tad here. We're going to go to the picker of decommenting. I did get my beverage. Thank you, Handy Andy, who sent me these lovely little bottles that I like to imbibe in. So I got to have a beverage. All right, here we go. I'm going to pick her. If anything goes, I don't want to include the replies because those are all from me. 14 comments loaded, 11. Pick a winner. Papa Giorgio! Are you in the room? It's Papa Giorgio. Hi, telephone guy. Papa Giorgio, are you still here, my friend? Speak up. Speak up. Come on. I'm going to put him on a timer. Give him about another minute and a half to see if he shows up. Papa G, where are you? You're going to run out of time, Papa G. You better get in here. There he is. Woohoo! We have a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, I better throw one of those fancy Susie Q stickers in there too. Papa G, I need you to send to me your name and mailing address so that I can ship this packet out to you. Again, Papa G has won a Washington, which holds the quarters from 1948 to 64. He's getting a 1964 to go in said book because we don't want him to have an empty book. He's also getting a 1943 P. War nickel. And he is getting a Susie Q channel sticker. So that's a pretty good little giveaway for a stream that I don't normally even do. This was an impromptu stream that I threw up here to you came along for the ride, and I am very happy. Was I? To the side, I still have yesterday's mail out. You actually don't have a quarter book. Well, there's a starter for you. That one's okay, guys. Here's what's happened. My computer crashed, and I'm getting it back online now. I'm just letting you know from my phone that just stay in the stream. This way I can keep the stream going, and I will be uh, logged back in just a minute with the computer. What happened there was my virus scanner kicked in and it locked up the live stream. So I'm hoping y'all can hear what I'm saying. Let me know if you can hear me. Uh, I don't really want to be on the camera, but Just stay put. I'll be right back, I promise. I'm almost back in now. Hang on. Y'all stay put. Okay. I should be back now.